Well, because it's like everything else. It's like most scientists, university researchers are careerists, and most of what they produce is nonsense. It's not replicable. But there are people who are devoted, just like there is in every enterprise. And what is it? If you have 10,000 neuroscientists, 100 of them publish half the papers. Right, that's the Pareto distribution. The square root of the number of people in an endeavor do half the work. Right, iron law. The square root of the number of people in an economic domain have half the money.
Okay.
Right. So it's a very strange law. So the scientists, the real scientists, are the ones who are hyper-productive like that. And they usually have major league positions in high-end universities, right? Now, there's some other people that are, doing reasonable work, but and then they're in their 40s or 50s. They have like 200 publications or 100 publications. They're highly cited. They have a lot of graduate students. They've produced students. And they're skeptical as hell. And they know how to run an experiment. They know how to evaluate data. And I haven't found anyone like that who believes there's a climate crisis, that's for sure. There might be people who are somewhat concerned about carbon dioxide, although that's becoming increasingly rare, especially given the evidence of the greening. It's a complete bloody lie. The idea that 99% of scientists agreed, that was an absolute fabrication. What was it? There was probably a consensus, for whatever the hell that's worth, because not much in the scientific realm, that human activity was producing some effect on the climate. But that was as far as it went. Even the IPCC doesn't think that there's an emergency. And so why are we running around like chickens with our heads cut off, sacrificing the poor? It's like Al Gore. That's his game, or what's his name? The climate envoy, John Kerry, Skeletor himself. Oh my God, everything's coming to an end. We have to act like there's an emergency. We have to lock everything down. We have to take everything from everyone. Why? So I can be seen to be the savior of the planet. Right. Brutal. Seriously, this has got to stop. It's not good. We should be making energy cheap. We could. The technology's there. We could drive energy costs down, and we could make the third world rich. And that's happened a fair bit since 1989 anyways, right? Since the Berlin Wall fell, and since many developing countries aren't absolutely committed to the most destructive possible economic doctrines, most of those economies have been growing. And so the proportion of people in poverty is far smaller than it's ever been in the history of the planet. And that's due, boys and girls, to capitalism.
Also, a massive thanks to Hallo for sponsoring this podcast. Hallo.com/Matt Fradd is where you want to go if you want to try out their entire app for 3 months for free. It is an absolutely fantastic app. They actually have all of my audio podcasts on there right now, so you can listen to them over there. They have Catholic lo-fi, meditation, amazing stuff. Hallo.com/Matt Fradd to get 3 months for free. Hey, thanks so much for watching this clip. If you want to watch more clips of me chatting with Jordan Peterson, click these videos somewhere here on this screen.